So before Timothy walked by me and I got distracted by him, I was gonna come here and do a general update. I feel like expressing. This is one of the rare times on lockdown where Anisha is not at home and I get to record in some other part of the house. Sometimes I really wonder. I have my own room, which I obviously have taken for granted, and I'm used to the privacy. But she doesn't have her own room, and she's always in the living room. So I guess I don't realize that I take my privacy for granted, and she doesn't. And that if she ever wanted to do a vlog, start a vlog like me, it would be so difficult for her. Where would she record? Even general life must be so annoying. But that's the thing I love about her. She's so resilient. Like, I don't know if anything bothers her, anything like this bothers her. Anyway, she has gone with her boyfriend to work somewhere. I don't know where. I think their old office or something. And I just woke up after like a 3 hour nap. Man, it was so good. I have been sleeping so erratically these past few days because of cleaning. And yesterday, my brain just wasn't working, and I was doing an assignment that would ideally take 1 hour. I spent 4 hours doing it. And I always start at 12. So I fucking slept at 4. And I'd had coffee. So I didn't feel like sleeping till about 5. It was crazy. But yeah, I mean, generally, I guess life is weird, gloomy, like the weather. It's just the same old shit every day. I'm getting so bored of it. I know the last 2 months, July, August, September, fuck, 3 months, have been the complete opposite of what the first 3 months of lockdown were. Like April, May, and June were fantastic. Though they were more scarier in terms of, fuck, I don't have a job, how am I gonna survive and shit like that. I got used to it pretty quickly. But I was doing other things. I was exercising so much. I was still doing some copper boom. I was painting more. It just felt like I was more optimistic and hopeful back then. Because by September, we all expected things would get better. And now that we are in that part of the year where we all expected things to get better and nothing's changing, it's quite depressing. And all of my habits since then have changed. I don't exercise anymore, where I didn't have any other habits. I still don't smoke, so that's good. Though I have been smoking a bit this past 2 weeks, I think. Maybe I've smoked like 8 times. I think I have 2 cigarettes left. But it's still on the down low. I still don't crave it. It's just sometimes I feel like doing it, so I let myself. But I don't want to go back to it, at least not until lockdown is over. Ideally, I don't want to go back to it ever. If I could choose that, I would. But I enjoy smoking also. I like really enjoy it, even though it's so bad for me. So, let's see. I need to get back to doing healthy stuff. I want to make this video short, but it can't happen in the stream of consciousness video unless I edit it, and I'm not going to edit this. I'm sorry. But I recommend everyone to watch it on 2 speed so that I speak faster. And this gets over at half the amount of time. I'm eating khakra because that was the only healthy snack I could think of when I went down. What are healthy snacks, man? Fruit is not a snack. I hate fruit. I think I've realized this. I don't like fruit. It's not my thing. And I read a meme somewhere the other day. The thing with fruit is that it's not consistent. It's not always great. One banana could be great. The next banana could be terrible. One strawberry could be great. One strawberry could be grape. But the next one could be absolutely sour. And you can never be certain about how good your fruit is and how tasty it's going to be. But with a Dorito, it's always going to be the same. So, And I was like, yeah, maybe that's the issue. That's why I don't like fruit. I mean, if I fucking loved fruit, I would be so healthy right now. But I don't like fruit. Anyway, so yeah, this is just general update, stream of consciousness, talking to the camera. Something cool, funny happened the other day. I was on Hinge. I'm back on Hinge. It keeps changing. I keep deleting the apps and putting them back on. Either I get irritated of men in general and I just delete it. I'm like, I don't give a shit about men. I'm done with them. And then, excuse me, I'll either watch some romantic movie or I'll see some fucking Instagram couples and feel jealous and sad about my single life, and I'll download them again. But I always end up regretting downloading them again because it's so much effort. It's so exhausting to want to talk to someone, to text someone and invest your energy into texting someone unless they're like super interesting. That never happens. Nobody is ever super interesting. I mean, neither am I. That's not what I'm saying, but I'd rather. It's so rare that I've actually met someone in real life and then started to like them. I think my whole life, all my relationships have been finding someone online. Meghna and I became friends on Facebook. We weren't friends in school because our social circles were completely different. We started talking on Facebook. Who else? Alvin. No idea who he was. No mutual friends. We became friends on Facebook. I mean, he went to another church than I did, so people that went to that church that were my friends knew him. I didn't. But yeah, I mean, what I'm trying to say is if there was no social media, I would not meet any of my exes. None of them. Sushant was in my college and I did fancy him in college, but I struck a conversation with him on Facebook. I did not go up to him. Sayak, how did I even meet Sayak, bro? Yeah, Instagram. Somehow I followed him and we started talking, and that's how it happened. Maya is the only person I've met in actual, like, real life that I started to like and dated. Our relationship had nothing to do with social media. In fact, he hates social media, which was nice. But that is so rare. Okay, that doesn't happen very often. I don't know when it's going to happen next, especially on lockdown. And then if I'm not on these dating apps, then I can't complain about not finding love, because I'm not even trying. At least if I have these apps in my phone and I put the bare minimum of effort, I can be like, why doesn't love come and find me? I can complain. Legitimizes my complaints, if anything. Anyway, I was talking about something else. I was saying the other day, this guy who is Ali's really old friend from an ex workplace, matched with me on Hinge. And it was really cool because back when I used to be friends with the whole group, I had met him once upon a time. But anyway, once when I was friends with these guys, Ali used to bully me about the fact that that guy would never like me. Because I had once tried to send him a friend request and something happened. Either he didn't accept the friend request or he never saw it or something like that. And I told Ali that and he was like, yeah, why do you expect he'll accept your friend request? Kind of in a very condescending, demeaning way. And yeah, that was that. And then now, all of these years later, like 3 or 4 years later, this guy's matched me on Hinge. And he doesn't know who I am. He didn't know I was Ali's friend and he forgot that we've met before. We met at Sarah's wedding back in 2016. So obviously I don't expect him to remember. But it just felt so good. It felt like a nice revenge, without me having to do anything. So obviously I took a screenshot of it and I sent to Ali. And it was kind of me throwing it in his face. Like, I used to be thinner back then than I ever was. Then like 3 years ago, I was so thin as compared to right now. And he still fat shamed me and made me believe that nobody would like me. And now, when I'm like 10 kgs heavier, the same guy he thought would never like me matched me on Hinge. So what does that say? I think I've I want to believe that I've forgiven him, and I have. I have. It's just sometimes these little things happen, and I'm like, I want to shove it in his face because even though he has apologized a lot, and I know that he has realized his mistake, which is thanks to his wife, who is an absolute doll, an absolute sweetheart, and I love him, love her. What is the date? 21st. His birthday's on the 25th, actually. Yeah, but sometimes you just wanna, sometimes those things when I think about them, they still hurt and they still pinch me. So when these little things happen where I can be like, ha, I'm gonna revel in them. Anyway, so he did match me. I did jog his memory and I told him I'm Ali's friend and we met, do you remember? He was like, yeah, I remember now. How are you? And stuff like that. And I thought it would die down there because I thought he would react the way Ali thought he would react. Like I thought he would be like, okay, this is Ali's friend, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna stay away. Or like, ew. But he didn't. He kept talking, he's still talking. He asked for my number. And now I'm like, I matched with you only to prove a point. I don't actually want to meet you, so what do I do? But it's conflicting because this is what I want, right? I want to get along with guys. I want to talk to them. I want them to ask me for my number. But I'm so exhausted by just 2 days of chatting with someone, by putting the bare minimum effort. And like, I don't really want to meet them. So it's just, I don't know why I do this. Is it just to boost my own ego? No, I actually do want to find someone. It's just difficult to find the kind of person that I have in my head on a dating app. I'm just eating because I'm bored now. Anyway, so let's see. I mean, not only do I not want to meet them because it's just social awkwardness, but also COVID. Like, I've met my fair share of guys now. I mean, just two, but that's also a big risk, right? I shouldn't be doing this on a daily basis. I'm going to run out of, the universe is going to run out of giving me chances where I go out and meet strange people and not catch the disease. At some point, I will catch the disease. And I don't want that to happen. So I don't know why I'm on these apps. I should take a break. But then I can't complain. I want to complain. Tima, I want to complain, Tima. He is sleeping there like a little baby, like a little angel. I can't zoom. So that is update on non-existent dating life. I was going to meet Sunny this week actually. I completely forgot about it. I should ask him. Him I would take a risk with. Excuse me. I don't want to meet anyone new. You know. Sunny I'm already like super, super, super comfortable with. I don't think I've ever been as comfortable with a fuckboy as I am with him. And even then, I don't have feelings for him. I don't know what it is. I don't know how. He's like probably the only fuckboy I've had that I've had no feelings for at all whatsoever. Like with everyone else, at least at some point, even for half a day, I've wondered what it would be like to date them. But I don't want to date Sunny. And I think it's good. It's something in my life with no drama involved. Other than that, life is, I don't know, still, I mean, of course it's boring. There's literally nothing to look forward to. There's nothing new happening. Even then, I still do keep myself busy and occupied and distracted, which is good. I have things to do. I have assignments to finish, transcriptions to send. I have FMC to think about. Oh fuck, FMC ka anniversary is coming up, man. We haven't thought about anything. But like, yeah, weird times everywhere. Everyone knows someone with COVID, and it's like everyone's busy with their own families and shit. So, mm, forgot what I was going to say, or if I was going to say something. Yeah, I was going to say today is the 21st. I'm going to give myself the rest of this month. There's been so many times I've said this exact same sentence, but from the 1st of October, I am going to change my life around. I'm going to try to get back to doing the things that I need to do, like exercise. I'm going to keep watching movies. The only good thing in the past 3 months, since my finger injury, which was on July 2nd, my birthday, is that I've been watching a lot more movies because I haven't been able to do anything else. I cannot work. I wasn't able to work. So July I spent watching movies in bed in my laptop, like absolute trash movies, just silly Hollywood rom-coms, and it was fun. It was great. It was something, Any even bad films are better than nothing. Then August was spent in Thane, where I watched a lot of Bollywood with mom. I'd actually started watching Bollywood before going there, and then after I went there, it was just all out. We were watching so many movies. Sometimes we watch 2 movies a day. I think sometimes I watch 3 movies a day. It was great. I'm gonna keep that streak going. September, thoda kam ho gaya hai because I was thoda busy with Sachin's birthday and just general being occupied with I don't know what, just not feeling great, I guess. But now I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna try to, even if I have to watch a movie in 3 parts, with breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I should do it. I have to start doing that. I have to have more discipline in my life. So yeah, watching movies, exercising, continue to not smoke, and I think that's a lot for now. I never managed to stick to anything else, and like keep doing things to earn money again. I do want to start Copper Boom again, but with the rains, it's also difficult to do a shoot on the terrace, even without a model. I have to shoot my clothes there, so I'm gonna figure something out and do something or the other. So the next 10 days, 9 days, 21st to 30th, is going to be to clean my room, get back to feeling great in my house again. It's been a while since I felt great in my house, and that used to be an everyday thing for me. Every day I'd come home and I'd feel like, fuck, I live here, this is my house, this is my space. And I've realized I'm pretty lucky to not have family around me all the time, especially during lockdown, because it can get quite suffocating. It didn't happen in Thane because I was very conscious that it was only 2 weeks I have left with this family of mine and I need to make the most of it. But I'm sure if I had to spend like 6 months with them indoors, it would fucking drive me insane. Insane. So yeah, I'm very privileged to have my own room, my own space, my own privacy, my own time to do whatever I wanted to do. So I need to start making more use of that again. I also realized that I literally only wear 2 shirts in this entire channel. This shirt and another purplish print shirt. Lol. I should probably find more clothes to wear. But who cares? No. It's funny too. Yeah. Did I have anything else? I guess not. I really hope that this vlog sounds okay because I wore my earphones so that the mic would be close to my face. But then I kept forgetting about the mic, and then when it goes this far away from me, you can't hear shit. So, oh my god. I hope my whole 20 minutes hasn't been a fucking waste. Anyway, that's it for now.